this is a good time to go ahead and read it, because I heard someone else saying that the reason that they're not voting or they didn't vote for Donald Trump is because of what he said about the Central Park Five. So I said, instead of listening to what other people say, we need to read it. And then Mr. Too Fresh provided this clear version, which we will read now. So this is from, shout out to Bunker, I see you here. This is from 1989 when the Central Park Five were arrested, and people always reference this when they say that Donald Trump is racist, okay? Bring back the death penalty, bring back our police, which is what he put in the paper. I don't know which paper it was. I don't think it tells. Yeah, I don't think it tells me. But this is it. So I'm going to read and see what they said. All right. Make it a little bigger because I'm old. All right. What has happened to our city over the past 10 years? What's happened to them now, child? But crime is down, child. Let me just read. I'm going to try not to insinuate nothing. All right. What has happened to law and order? To the neighborhood cop we all trusted to safeguard our homes and families. The cop who had the power under the law to help us in times of danger, keep us safe from those who would prey on innocent lives to fulfill some distorted inner need. What has happened to the respect for authority, the fear of retribution by the courts, society, and the police for those who break the law, who wantonly trespass on the rights of others? What has happened is the complete breakdown of life as we knew it. Child, if you only knew, this was only 1989. Look at it now, as we just saw. Many New York families, white, Black, Hispanic, and Asian, have had to give up the pleasure of a leisurely stroll in the park at dusk, the Saturday visit to the playground with their families, the bike ride at dawn, or just sitting on their stoops, giving them up as hostages to a world ruled by the law of the streets as roving bands of wild criminals roam our neighborhoods, dispensing their own vicious brand of twisted hatred on whomever they encounter. At what point did we cross the line from the fine and noble pursuit of genuine civil liberties to the reckless and dangerously permissive atmosphere which allows criminals of every age to beat and grape a helpless woman and then laugh at her family's anguish? This really could be put out today. Is it just me? I mean, seriously, this really could get put out right damn now. I see Mr. Too Fresh is in here. So is the Daily News. Shout out to you, hon. I appreciate you. Blah, 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 blah. The laugh because they know that soon, very soon, they will be returned to the streets to grape and maim and delete once again. Wow, that sounds very familiar. Does it or does it not? If we can be honest right now, this could come out right damn now. This could come out right damn now and apply right there. Baltimore, Chicago, Oakland, Memphis. Who I miss? Who did I miss? What city did I miss? Mayor Koch, oh shit, I forgot about that dude, has stated that hate and rancor should be removed from our hearts. I do not think so. I want to hate these muggers and red rummers. They should be forced to suffer. And when they delete, hold on. They should be executed for their crimes. They must serve as examples so that others will think long and hard before committing a crime or an act of violence. Wow. Consequences? Is that what I'm hearing? Consequences? Yes, Mayor Koch, I want to hate these red rummers, and I always will. I am not looking to psychoanalyze or understand them. I am looking to punish them. If the punishment is strong, the attacks on innocent people will stop. Wow. I recently watched a newscast trying to explain the anger in these young men. I no longer want to understand their anger. Excuse me. I want them to understand our anger. I want them to be afraid. Wow. You mean the criminal, like the criminals that was busting into the man who got the $19,000 gate in order to protect himself, and they came back and stole another $100,000. We should just forget about that. Based on what goes on right now and what we hear, they said we should just forget about that and let them do what they want because it's just not worth it to stop them. So just allow them to continue to do whatever they want. This could be put in a paper right damn now. Don't tell me it doesn't apply. And I don't believe for a second that he wrote this. Somebody wrote this for him, but that's a whole nother live stream. Yes, Mayor Koch, I want to hate these red rummers, and I always will. I am not looking to psychoanalyze or understand them. I am looking to punish them. If the punishment is strong, the attacks on innocent people will stop. I recently watched a newscast trying to explain the anger in these young men. I no longer want to understand their anger. I want them to understand our anger. I want them to be afraid. How can our great society tolerate the continued brutalization of its citizens by crazed misfits? Criminals must be told that their civil liberties end when an attack on our safety begins. When I was young, I sat in a diner with my father and witnessed two young bullies cursing and threatening a very frightened waitress. Two cops rushed in, lifted up the thugs, and threw them out the door, warning them never to cause trouble again. I miss the feeling of a security New York's finest once gave to the citizens of this city. Let our politicians give back our police departments power to keep us safe. Unshackle them from the constant chant of police brutality, which every petty criminal hurls immediately at an officer who has just risked his or her life to save another's. We must cease our continuous pandering to the criminal population of this city, give New York back to the citizens who have earned the right to be New Yorkers, send a message loud and clear to those who would red rum our citizens and terrorize New York. Bring back the death penalty and bring back our police. So did anyone hear him say that those specific people, the Central Park Five, needed to be deleted? Did anyone hear that? Because maybe I missed it. Bueller, I'll wait. Did anyone hear that and what he just said? And do you hear everything that was written here? Could it apply today? Could this just be taken right now and put it into the New York Post? I feel like it can be. Signed, Donald Trump. So people, May 1st, 1989. Yep, Daily News, May 1st, 1989. So I already said that I think that the D penalty should be a thing. I'm sorry, I do. If y'all can think that the beginning of life can be done there, then I think at the end, when actually you potentially possibly did something, should be as well. Because we need to do something to deter the daggone crime that we just saw with the first few videos. But people want to act like it doesn't exist and that everything is racist, which is exactly what he said. This is what 89, 30 some years ago, and it could be applied today. It could be applied today. The man did not call for anything for them. He called for peace in the city. He didn't say them in particularly. And I'm saying today, it needs to come back. There's no consequences. We seen down there in Baltimore that the kids, Jack, they go to juvenile court and they out within the hour. And no one holds their families accountable to nothing. Child. Anyway, so everyone that's saying that he called for the death of the Central Park Five, you're wrong. That's not even what it says. And this is the same stuff that you all really do believe in as well, but you too proud, too stupid, too afraid for someone to say that you ain't black to say it. Because you know damn well on all those videos, the one we watched yesterday that says something needs to be done about this crime right after they rehired Doogie. Anyway. So now I know. So thank you so much to Mr. Too Fresh and shout out to y'all for hanging in there and listening. Moving on.
You know better than to feed me anything because I do not care.